Good heavens. Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told.
What's the...
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next...
So you're going to try and become king? Wow!
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That was the plan from the start.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people.
Does that mean you're not coming?
No, we'll be back.
I don't like...
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
We'll see each other again.
You better not
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the...
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own...
A carriage might save our chances. If... Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the...
Hey? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering.
You?
I've not heard of any age restrictions.
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya?
Could you just do your job, please?
Ah. Weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern What? We got a deserter turning up.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He,
Could swear I've seen you. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on. And, obviously, you're obligated to attend the opening ceremony.
we'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carrot.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out.
Hang on. You lot here for the... Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest...
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper.
This might just be
Do you have any idea who that is? That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin, you can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually...
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can...
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at wit.
stuck-up little...
He was right about the rules, though.
Don't worry, I know what a...
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe this criminal...
Come on, that's a stretch. And if...
Don't worry.
As long as you can convince Hulken...
Ho there! Are you really taking the bait? You three must be... Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barton, a guard captain from Atira, a town to the south.
A guard captain?
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, if our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay?
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting to...
I see.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet, a pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We just want to help.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take you...
Thanks to you. The Udix closure. Thank you all. In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle town. Please.
Well, no backing out of this now.
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going... Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on.
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow.
Oi, oi! No, thank you.
Hey!
Let's focus.
Let's call it.
No registration.
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect...
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind.
Well, I have... How best to put it? The vessel itself is without...
You...
Oh, no, I'm certain.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And...
You needn't speak so. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not... We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service,
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's rest.
Fancy a bit of info?
Hey! Yeah.
Now then.
Hello.
Don't push yourself too much.
What?
Good night. Can I come in?
What's wrong?
You're all leaving tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you. Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
It's alright.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, and that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
All right. The next time I see you again.
This one's important.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa.
Captain, may I have...
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set up. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now, you risk your very life. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years, isn't it? But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
I remember your stunt getting me flung in the wastes.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. Ah, you needn't worry. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to that. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? So it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern a system by which the nation... In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. In this way, it is the people, quite the opposite of our own country. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream... Oh, I suppose it takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. My dearest dream. 'Tis...
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Judah!
Lady Juna!
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us breathe the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky, blue and white. Faraway sky so clear. Let life be alive. Let my wish echo. Sad soul, far beyond the shore.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Guido!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Friar! Where's Count Louise?
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow, if we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And, if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
A land runner?
It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for them! It'll crash!
Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What hell? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
Just a sec.
Can you hear me?
Let's see. Let's... Oh, I smell... Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here.
Hold on. Hold on.
Whoa.
This place here.
Wow!
Oh.
Spectacular!
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about... I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You...
Money? What I want is a little gusto.
It is at that.
That's the ticket.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've a good head on your shoulders. Where to, ladies?
You certainly are.
Hey, Hulkenberg!
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. Neurus? Are you there? Even amidst... As always. To business, then. I must...
No new commissions. No time for...
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness... Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal...
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave... 'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you...
I've deadlines to meet, dash it! Off!
You've been acting stranger than usual.
Whoa!
Good God. Is this... a gauntlet runner? very craft commissioned... Even knowing His Highness was gone. Still you... However, for a craft meant for the royal family, did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. A masterpiece like her, collecting dust. I'm working toward a dream.
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer, butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby!
Mercy, please! Look!
Look. Then I suggest you cooperate. For both our sakes.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me.
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness.
For his Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? And now you want a gauntlet runner for his high... Is it that's it? I've got you, haven't...
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctus.
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's... I think.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you... Well,
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think we can count on him.
If you're sure, I suppose.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work.
This guy's got no filter. But he...
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children.
A criminal? Did the task not specify...
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need... Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk... Then again, 'tis just as likely... What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got... The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, then again, our true aim is beyond the Our fate rests in this plan of yours.
Thank you. I'll try...
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting and, after all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh, no. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot.
He's certainly an eccentric. Oh, yeah?
Oh.
Got it. What's this?
This?
Hello?
Spectacular.
Come on! Got it. Okay? Hey!
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Thoughts?
Yep.
This is...
Let's see. Let's see. Here's where we are now. This? Understood. Come on! Got it.
Now, where was I?
Well met.
Certainly.
I see.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
True.
I knew it!
All right, then. What now? That's right. Right.
What?
All right.
I say, we could stop for a...
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magma, as though themselves snared by the bewitching
Wow.
That's...
Certainly.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey there!
Huh?
Huh?
However,
All right.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
All right, then.
Hey. I see.
All right. Look at that. Huh?
So?
What's this?
Come on! Got it.
Hey. Now then. Speaking of...
What's that about?
Oh, I see, I see. Then...
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow, I missed all this green!
Ugh. Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
My star is rising!
Ah! Sanctism will reign!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Well, there's...
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Guido's fire.
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Guido's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
How about we see how it plays out? No, I think we should step in on Gladel's side. I know, I don't like it either, but if we want Luis's favor, this might be the strategic play we need.
Agreed. Let us ride to Glad...
I say, hold on! You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh?
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had...
Fine.
Ho Okay then, it's settled.
There should be an external runner phone out.
We're here to help! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry. That gauntlet woman. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral!
So be it. In God's name, be thou... You dared! Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting...
I hate to interrupt, old egg, but it's a...
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have... Your petty ruses are beneath me.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin...
Go, my brethren!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Give me your aid! Bloody hell! I can't move!
Expose your
sins. Vida's power. Wind!
You disgraced Sanctus way.
Not now. Let us fight as one.
In the name of justice!
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Sanctism is supreme!
Take this! What could you hope to achieve? Dear God.
He knows we can't attack.
Lend me your strength.
He's toying with us.
Coordination is key!
Don't get sloppy,
Let's go! Kneel!
Bloody hell! What could you hope to achieve?
What can I do?
Don't underestimate me!
Heal him!
Comrades, lend me your strength.
Let me help!
Mockingbird got them right in their weak spot.
Not out of this yet. No holding back! What a mess.
Looks like we can't brute force through this
Are you
one.
prepared? Close
They die hard!
Stroll can't take any more!
Seeker!
Someone heal him!
With healing power!
Helpful as ever.
Stroll!
By the
they've
sworn
sapped
oath
your
of knighthood.
defenses!
Let us fight as one. I see you!
Close your aid.
It's too early to go to his side.
Tougher than I thought.
Let's do this. Lord, I would lose nothing by conceit. For the sake of my dear... Now! Feel the right...
Does this mean he's getting free?
Rise, my brother! Take this!
Here they come.
I'm all prepared.
All right, let's go!
By the sworn oath of knighthood. For all that we strive for! No, not this. Come! This won't do. Right there!
Challenge! Sanctism will reign!
Is that all? Both badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Order of us. Sanctism will
Only
reign!
a flesh wound.
Stroll can't take any more.
I shall vanquish evil.
The power of fire! Witness me, brethren!
We're not out of this yet!
My thanks.
Know your
Nice!
place. Peasants!
Are you all right?
Thanks.
I owe you.
Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's badly wounded.
Take this!
Someone heal her.
Brace yourselves!
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
I call upon royal power within.
Oh, holy light!
Hulkenberg's
The freedom of a
down.
wanderer. Come forth, royal soul! With healing power!
Was nicht.
Witness me,
Let
brethren!
justice prevail. Shine!
Sanctism will reign!
Only a flesh wound. Oh, not for thunder!
Sanctism will reign!
Still fight till it ends.
Are you prepared? Hack and slash!
Hulkenberg's down!
Vitus
Someone
power!
help her get back in the fight!
Sanctism will reign!
Captain's hurt bad!
I can't give up now.
Let's get him some
Sanctism
healing.
will reign!
Sorry.
Down? Someone help us up! Not like this!
Warrior!
Someone help, please! Right on target!
Now,
Nice
what's the
one,
play?
Stroll.
Warrior!
Not now.
Warrior!
Perhaps not.
Warrior!
Burn to earth!
Resistance is futile! Sanctism will reign!
Oh,
Stroll's
you've done
badly wounded! Can anyone kill him?
Forgive me. Will you yield to...
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
I call upon royal power within! Perhaps after me? No.
The freedom of a... Come forth, royal soul! I'm all prepared.
Let me help!
Charge! What could you hope to achieve?
Oh, please!
Damn it!
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
that we strive for! No. I'm stepping back into the fray. Let justice prevail. Oh, gales of wind!
I shall fight to the fore! I shall vanquish evil! Oh, holy light! Expose your sins.
Let's set it up! Scour!
Witness the power of sanctism! What could you hope to achieve?
Take this!
Dear God.
Stroll! We've sapped
Blade
your
in hand!
defenses!
I will not let you die.
I knew you'd help.
Helpful as ever.
Witness me, brethren!
Let's get on with it! Not the right... I call upon royal power within! The power of light!
The freedom of a wanderer. Come forth, royal soul! Now, let's go! Wind! You here?
Let's go! More resilient than I would lose nothing by conceding for the sake of my dear... Now!
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brother! Sanctism will reign! Come at me!
Stroll! They've sapped your defenses!
Together!
Coordination is key!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
I
weak
can't
spot.
afford to hold back.
Warrior!
Not
They're
now.
weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
No holding back! Let's do this!
Warrior!
Oh, holy light!
Cease your resistance.
We'll do this together!
Go!
Go to his
Insolent
side.
heathen! Take this!
What can I do?
Badly wounded.
This is God's
Let's Stroll! Someone get back on his
Sanctism
feet!
will reign!
We're
still
badly
standing.
wounded. Someone heal her!
For all that we strive for!
That helped.
Stroll got
The freedom
knocked
of a
out.
wanderer.
Can anyone
Fight
get
is
him back on
power.
his feet?
Better be sure. Let's work together. Maybe not.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Let's go. Flare!
Let's do this. Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign!
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his
Blade
feet?
in hand!
Are you alright?
Thanks. I will fight with pride. Lend me your strength. I won't hold back. I'll cut through.
Sanctism will reign!
Take this.
Sanctism will reign!
He's hurt
I
bad.
won't
Let's get him
lose.
some healing.
Let us fight as one!
Not now.
Stroll got
Know
knocked
your
out. Can
place.
anyone get him back on his feet?
Peasants!
I see you!
The freedom of a wanderer. We'll do this together. Better be
They're
sure.
weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
I won't hold back. Scour!
This can't
A tough one.
Sanctism will reign! Take this! Come at me!
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
Close your eyes. It's too early
Seeker.
to come to his side.
Observe the enemy.
I see you!
Right in their weak spot.
Close your eyes. I shall seize my chance. Sanctism will reign!
This is nothing.
Sanctism will reign!
We're
Not
badly
yet.
wounded. Someone heal her.
For all that we strive for!
I knew you'd help.
Stroll got
Witness
knocked out.
me,
Can
brethren!
anyone get him back on his feet?
We're not out of this
Just
yet.
need it.
Let's do this. Sanctism will reign! Take this! Sanctism will reign!
Nothing.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
So, yet your desperate struggling is for naught.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants.
Now,
I think not, you...
what have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash her on...
This is a waste of my time. So be it.
Phew. Hey! Get down here! What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Are you hurt?
Of course I'm not hurt. Look,
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my...
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the so...
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to...
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not... Besides, I might have found enough.
You surprised me out there, love. You bet. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed...
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening?
Aye, but... I'd know the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juno! The kingdom's greatest... Really? No one else wants...
Wait, is that a fairy?
Hey, up there!
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's a...
Luis.
My Lord Luis. How kind.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bet.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the...
Glad to see Lady June is safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would...
I'm sure.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
We're your supporters.
Hence your retaliation against Gadot.
He's also a candidate, though his name doesn't...
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious.
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in?
We want to help anyone in need.
Anyone? Most interesting.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain...
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, you can't change the world without power.
Seals.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then. That could have gone worse. We were...
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted...
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our fate.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme. Bring him to justice.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the gauntlet runner at last arrives at its repose. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the gauntlet runner.
It's over.
What say we go check on him? Hey! Nerd.
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing.
Is there something troubling?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. I wanted to make her peerless. I'd not be floundering so...
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration.
Lost relic?
Ah, yes, context. They say that long automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. But somehow, that's if
Sounds kind of far-fetched.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a... Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a...
Have you ever seen one of these?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sprocklet, there was this loony old... That old fellow only showed me his find. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. Something about it utterly captured.
Wow.
If only that old fellow went back to his own hometown. The old goat.
Okay.
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira.
This one's important.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Isn't that...
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now...
Tis far more
Not many people out.
Ah, you're here!
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady... Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most...
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the...
Aye, naturally. No saying... Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gone...
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such a...
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers?
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try...
Ah! You've a look...
You chaps go on. The old...
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad.
My... Come, everyone.
Is this...
Roasted larvae of the giant sand... Cooked to a delicate finish.
Oh, good.
Tis a unique texture to be
You're...
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great.
What is with that smile?
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. How was it? Sometimes the insides can...
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes.
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing.
And do you think this high's me?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no...
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay.
Aye, well remembered.
So... is Heisme's hideout... Here's where we are now. Alright. It's your call. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see here. Here's where we are now.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's work together to save...
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due.
We help anyone in need.
Inspiring words, young man. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this taste together. I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weak...
If they aren't here to con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
Exactly.
Aye.
Pleasure to see you.
What now? Yeah.
Right? Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's gorgeous! gorgeous out!
Hold on.
Let's hurry.
All right, then.
I'm out of ideas.
Now what am I to do?
That sounds right.
Ah.
Oi!
What?
Oh.
All good.
Oh.
Let's call it.
Oh.
Let's not.
Are they gonna kidnap me too?
Hello there.
What now?